Hello folks, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Walk-in showers today are very popular, and they typically come with a fairly large glass wall. That glass is most of the time fairly heavy, around 60 to 70 kilograms, and it might be a bit intimidating to install it, but it's not all that difficult to install it. I'm going to show you in this video on how to install it and the tools you should use. You can install it on your own, like I did, but it's better to do it with two people. On your own, it's a little bit on the heavy side, but it works. So without any further ado, let's start. We're going to install a glass wall in the shower. And that's a pretty big one and fairly heavy. So let me show you the tools you're going to need to do the job. We will need to lift the glass panel into position. And you can't hold it with your hands really, it's too wide and it's too heavy. So we're going to need some kind of a suction tool. And this is a manual suction tool with two discs. This is rated for about 80 kilograms, but that is a horizontal lift. So if you're going to lift it vertical, like we will have to do on the glass, that's going to be less. So that's probably going to be around 50 kilograms. So depending which one you buy, you will see it has different ratings. But buy a good quality one or borrow one because you don't want to drop the glass. The use of this is very simple. Make sure that the surfaces are clean. There's no dust or grease on it. You put it on the glass, you push down a bit, and then you lock it. That's pulling up the membrane and it's sucking a vacuum underneath and it locks. And if you're willing to spend the money on it, you can go for an electrical version. And here it is. It's a big disc. It's 20 centimeters, which is large, and it can lift about 150 kilograms. It's driven by a little vacuum pump inside, and you can activate it. And you'll see it. But this provides me with a real good grip, and it will allow me to lift something vertical, so like the glass in our case, of about 130 kilograms. Now, the glass is not that much, so I'm quite safe with this. And we're going to need a level. This can either be a laser or any other type of device that you might have. Even a full manual will really work. But a laser is very handy, especially if you have it in 2 or 3 dimensions. And don't worry, if you don't have a laser, a traditional long level will just do the job for you. Before we go in to install the glass, we want to make sure that the back wall is in a perfect 90-degree angle with the base of the shower. If that is not the case, then you will have an issue. There is a rail that typically comes with the glass, and the rail will go flush onto the back, and we will bolt it down. And that's the rail that must be absolutely straight up, and that's why we're going to use the laser or the level. It also has to be on the ground at the right place on the shower base so that the glass fits nicely where it's supposed to fit, not too far out, not too far in. This will be bolted down to the tiles, and then we will be able to slide in the glass inside this groove here. Now you can see this has a certain thickness, so you have a bit of play. If your angle was not 90 degrees or not perfect, you have a little bit of play, but not too much. If that is not straight, not 90-degree angle right here, then it may be that the glass will stick out. So in that case, you could still put some spacers behind the bar, wherever that would need to be, and then fill up the gap either afterwards with joint filler or some elastic bead. But that would be pretty clumsy, but that might be the situation if you have no choice of changing the base or the wall. Now in my case, I hope everything is straight, so let's have a check if it is or not. So right now, I'm having the laser showing my vertical line. This is where the rail will go. And I'm just going to put this up here, this piece of wood, draw a line on it and see if on the horizontal level we are level as well. And I suspect we are. You can see that we are a little bit off. Not a lot, but probably about 2-3 millimeters, which will not cause any harm. With the line just at the edge of the shower base, I can place the profile and then see where the glass will be, because the glass has to be not too far inwards, not too far outwards. It's right in the middle of the groove here. So let me mark this up. There's little holes in here, and I'm just going to drill that out, and then we should be good to go. I want to have this absolutely straight. Okay. To drill the holes, you're going to need a quality bit, and a bit specifically designed for ceramic tiles. Don't put a lot of pressure on it, let it just go slowly, and we'll see how it goes, because if it cracks, we have another issue. With the holes being drilled, we can now put the screws in. Now, in my case, I'm not using plastic tabs because I have building board in the back, which is kind of polystyrene foam with a cement layer on both sides and an reinforcement. But behind it, I have my OSB panel. That's why I'm using those long wood screws. So they will go in all the way through, and then they will bite into the OSB. So let me put all that into place, and then we'll double check if everything is still straight. As you can see, we have the rail now nicely aligned, and it's absolute level. So now we can get the glass and see if we can fit it. So that's rock solid. Now fitting the glass is typically a two-man job. I will have to do it on my own because I have nobody to help me here. So we're going to give it a try, and it's a little bit risky, but we'll see how it goes. Just going to put the seal on the bottom up. I've seen glass walls without it. This one has a bottom seal, so that's a good thing to have. Just don't know how far it will go at the end, because we need to check how deep it's going to go into the aluminum frame, and I need to cut it off. So we need to cut it about 4 centimeters from the edge, because that's the part that will slide into the frame. That's it. So here's the glass laying absolutely flat on the floor with some protection, and I'm just going to lift it up and then attach the suction tool to it. This is why you should be with 2 people. Alone, it's very tough, but it works. As you can see right now, we've got 150 kilograms of suction on it, so that should be sufficient for this glass. But now I need to move it into place. Now with the suction tool attached, I will now be able to lift that and drag it along over the floor to where it's supposed to be, then to finally get it into its final place. But I will have to move the suction tool around. It's heavy. All right, we got 150 kilograms. So now I should be able to lift it up. Moving the glass into position is a bit of a tedious job. It is risky to drop it. I also protected the floor with an OSB panel, as you can see, and I'm using a pretty good suction tool. If you don't have that suction tool, it can be very difficult, and you can't really hold it on both sides because the back side has to slide into the rail that we mounted onto the wall. So that is kind of almost impossible to hold it, and in case you would have a guy at the inside and a guy on the outside, maybe then you could play a bit with it, but it's not a good idea. So trying to do this without the suction tool, I would not recommend it. So here I'm just trying to line things up and try to push the glass into the slit of the rail. And it's a little bit of fiddling, but eventually I'm getting it in. And this is not accelerated or shortcutted. This is actually how it went. There we go, and it's in. Now just need to position it right. So I'm going to take the suction tool off. To secure the glass really into place, we still need to install a bar on the top, which is extendable, and it's going to be screwed down on the top. And on the base, we need to install this metal piece that's going to go in like this. So I need to cut off a little bit of the seal and then drill a hole, and then we can put it into place. It's about there. All right. Now that I probably can cut with a Stanley knife. All right, now let's see if that fits. Yep, that's gonna fit just nicely. Drilling the hole might be a little bit of a problem, but so I'm gonna mark it and then try to move the glass a bit on the side. That should work. Let's see if we can mark it. I'm gonna try to move the glass a bit on the side so we can actually start to drill. Make sure the glass is back in its place where it's supposed to be. And that's it. I'm going to place the little stop on. And that's done. Now we're going to install this top bar here, which will go on the glass right there, and then it needs to connect to the wall. So I need to find the right spot, and for that I'm going to use my laser or a level to find out where that is. So let's see how far the glass is from the corner, and I'm just going to put a line on it. So now I place the black line at the same edge, so I know the laser has to be right here. That's the place where I want to have it connected. Let's move the laser right into position. So this piece will come right here. We drilled a hole in the wall, I installed the attachment or this metal tube, and now all I need to do is really tighten it down and then install this bar, which is going on the top of the glass here, and we're just gonna slide it in there, and now all we need to do is tighten it up, and for that I have a little inbus key, and let's see how this is supposed to be. I'm just gonna check if this is vertical. So one side of the bar is connected to the wall, the other side connects to the top of the glass, and I want to make sure the glass is absolutely level. And let's see if it is. And I think the glass is really level, so that's good. If not, then we can always extend this bar. So I'm going to lock it down because it's in place and it's done. The last thing up is to put a seal in along the sides of the glass where it fits into the rail. The one at the inside is a little bit more tough to get in because you already have some tension on it from the outer one. But just put it in a little bit and then use a wooden block to gently tap it in. So folks, we've come to the end of this video and you've seen on how to install a glass wall in a shower. It's a piece of cake. It just takes a little bit of time and then it's all done. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.